Hey all my friends on YouTube and in the reptile community. Hope you're all having an awesome weekend. My name's Dylan, you're watching Prehistoric Companions. If you like videos or content about reptiles and art, that is what this channel is all about. So today I'm just running through my collection, getting everyone fed. We got some snakes to feed, some ball pythons, got a Pacman frog, leopard gecko, gonna give some bearded dragons, some probably adult male Dubia roaches. I got quite a bit in my colony, and the males are kind of, you don't want too many males, so I'm gonna feed off some of the males to those guys. I'd also kind of like to share with you guys some ideas that I have for my future. Like I said, I'm an artist, and currently I work for the post office, and it pays the bills, but it's just honestly not for me, guys. I'm hanging in there as long as I can. I show up to work every day and I do what I gotta do, but I'm trying to get some portfolios together so hopefully I can pursue some career path in art. I've always been a creator, so I'd like to share with you guys a portfolio that I'm getting together for either a potential tattoo apprenticeship or some art teaching jobs that I'm interested in. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get some of these animals fed, and then I'll show off some artwork to you guys. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let's get right to it. So there is your slow motion and time-lapse footage of these ball pythons, aka royal pythons, feeding, guys. I will go ahead and get her put away. You did a good job, girl. Oh, you guys did good. So, what makes them able to swallow such amazing prey, these guys, it takes them like 10, 15, 20 minutes to swallow, consume the prey. And of course they're all frozen thawed, but it takes them a little bit of time to work that prey down, and what is responsible for that is their glottis tube. The glottis is connected to their windpipe, the trachea, and they'll often hang that out to the side as they're stretching their jaws, their bottom jaws and upper jaws, one bit at a time, working the prey down, and that glottis is hanging out, so they're able to breathe that whole time that they're consuming their prey. So I think that's pretty fascinating. So these guys are fed. I won't feed Cleo and Danger Noodle for another 2 weeks. They get fed twice a month, and Danger Noodle is still a growing boy, so I feed him. He's working his way up to small rats, so I'm probably gonna try and feed him every 4 or 5 days now, finish off the weaned rats that I have, and then get him started on some small rats. So I just collected my Dubia roaches. I separated all the nymphs from the adults earlier today, got all the tubs cleaned out, and boy, let me tell you guys, lots of babies. Got tons and tons of babies. There are a lot. So we got these guys nice and fed, getting them started gut loading. Great quality feeders for your insect-eating reptiles. So bearded dragons love these. Pacman frog loves these. If I were to lift up their food bowl there, they're all hiding underneath there. There's probably, if I were to put a number on them, there's probably about 200 or 300 of them in here. It's just a rough estimate. But if you have multiple reptiles that eat insects, you really want to start breeding your own, especially Dubia roaches. They're really high in protein and an absolute staple in your reptile's diet. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and wash up my hands, make sure I have nice clean hands before I handle the Pacman frog and get it out and feed it in a separate enclosure. You want to make sure you have clean hands because their skin is semi-permeable and the oils and other things on your skin could possibly be harmful for them. So this isn't really a handling pet, but we're going to go ahead and get this little frog fed. I have some appropriately sized Dubia roaches dusted with some Repashy Calcium Plus and some Herptophyte multivitamins. Oh yeah, there we go. So I've had this Pacman frog for probably, I don't know, 2 months already, and whoa, almost got 2 in 1, and it's already getting some serious size on it. So been feeding it every day or every other day, different prey items, the Dubia roaches, mealworms, waxworms, and it eats like a champion. Super fun to feed. You can kind of see why they call them Pacman frogs. These things are like all mouth. Half their body, roughly, it seems like, is all mouth. So we'll see if it's going to eat that last Dubia roach, and then we'll go ahead and move on to the leopard gecko and bearded dragon, see if they're hungry. Alright, now we got the leopard gecko. Nova is always hiding out in her rock formation little hide thing that I got here. Let me clear that up for you guys, and we're going to tongue feed her. Bam! The same thing, I have these dusted with some Reptile and Herptophyte. So very important for your lizards. If you're keeping them in captivity, you want to definitely increase their health and longevity by giving them the dusting the insects. I think the scientific name of these guys is Euglopharius macularis, I think, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that, I'm pretty sure though. See if she wants another one. I think she does. Ooh, wow. She loves these Dubias. Okay, just got one more for her. Let's see if she wants it. I think so. Oh, you missed. There we go. Good job. Alright, so now that we got everyone just about fed, I'd like to show off a little bit of the art and stuff that I've been doing. I do have some tattoo equipment here. I was going to do some practice tattooing today. I have some practice skins that I ordered and this weird rubber face that I was going to like Mike Tyson up or start giving some face tattoos, but I cannot for the life of me find my power source. So definitely one of the future videos we'll do some practice tattooing, but I do have some portfolios here of some work that I have already done. So I have a binder here, Dylan Schultz designs with some like henna tattoo designs, and we got some like Polynesian like hibiscus and some mandala style stuff, some nice butterflies. We got some Polynesian turtles, I love turtles. Polynesian manta ray, I love Polynesian aesthetic, just the really interesting use of like positive and negative spaces and really intricate design to make up like the imagery of like something else, like in this case the manta ray. So we got a fish hook here, Polynesian fish hook. Pretty much this whole book is comprised of like kind of Polynesian aesthetic here. Polynesian guitar. We got the Zia symbol. I'm from New Mexico, and the Zia symbol is kind of our thing down there. Got a snake, Polynesian snake. I guess that's a rattlesnake here. Got a Polynesian roadrunner, a Polynesian trout, rainbow trout. Got an elk, Polynesian owl. Got a cougar. Got like a grizzly bear. Got like a wolf, saber-toothed cat, woolly mammoth, triceratops. So that concludes that for that tattoo design book. Then I also just put this one together. We got lots of color in this one. We got like a hermit crab, like a human brain hermit crab crawling in and out of different shoes, indicating, I guess, sort of the walking in other people's shoes and living vicariously through their life experiences by walking in their shoes. It's my current sticker design. I redesigned my company's sticker. I got new stickers coming, so that's a design that I have more towards the end of the book here. Yeah, we just got lots of color here. We got the planets, Jupiter and Saturn and Earth and Mars and all the planets there. And then I guess this would be the coronavirus. And not being very nice to the world here. Then of course you guys know I'm currently a mail carrier, so we got like this infinity mail truck, just endless mail. It's kind of how my days feel. It's just like it just never ends. Got some DNA and a heart. Really like these. So yeah, we got like kind of like a steampunk style chimp on a space bike, just soaring, blasting through space. Got another one here. Little different style. Got the Space Needle in Seattle. I guess this would be kind of considered myself carrying, like bearing all the weight of all of like kind of the not fun jobs that I've had, but you know, the universe, I'm climbing towards the universe, and eventually I'll get somewhere. I sure hope so, with my art and everything else that I have going for me. We all gotta start somewhere, you know, like that Drake song, started from the bottom, now we here, right? Tiger and skull. And kind of a yin-yang, a dragon and koi fish. I referenced my bearded dragon for that one. More koi fish and a sexy mermaid. Another cute little mermaid. And then, of course, already you guys probably know I like the Polynesian stuff. So I've been doing like these Polynesian, like, just classic cars and motorcycles. So I did quite a few of these, a little short series. I probably have like 10 of these that I did. Different style motorcycles and classic trucks and cars. So then I'm currently working, these are my current stickers. I have this design, Prehistoric Companions. Then I have this one here that I've actually made into stickers. I should be getting these soon. So I wanted to try to capture the idea. What does my company mean, companions? I really want to work primarily with species that make great companions for kids and people of all ages. And I thought of like, how can I visually represent that? Like in a team, like say like a soccer team or baseball team, you all come together, you put your hands in the middle, you talk about what your game plan is, your strategy, and it's a joint effort, and you're a team, a community. So companionship, prehistoric companions. Got a nice hummingbird. So and that pretty much concludes for my portfolio. So I'll be trying to hit up some tattoo shops and see if I could potentially score a tattoo apprenticeship. I got my fingers crossed. Let's see. Keep your guys' fingers crossed for me. So we got some male dubias in there. You can tell the males, because the males have wings, females don't. What? What's that about? Eat your roaches, boy. Now, I don't know what's up with this guy. He must not be very interested right now. Sure, he'll wander over to his bowl later. These roaches, they don't move as much as the super worms. These guys love super worms. They just wiggle, and that movement really stimulates them. So he's got some roaches in his bowl, and he'll get them later. So let's go ahead and grab Aussie and see if she's interested. Well, these dragons just don't seem to be interested right now. I did feed them some of these males this morning. They each did eat 3 male dubia roaches this morning, so they probably got full tummies. So we'll go ahead and put her and the bowl with the roaches back in her tank. I'm sure she'll snack on them a little bit later. Alright, so that's it for today's video. Hope you guys found it entertaining and somewhat educational. I post videos every Friday and Sunday, so be sure to check into the channel. Like, share, subscribe, do me a huge favor. I'd really appreciate that. Let me guys know what you thought about the portfolio and the animal feedings. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments section. So you guys have a great week. Be safe out there in this crazy world. And today's Sunday, so I'll see you guys on Friday, alright? Peace.